Okay, our next part of our lesson, we're going to just use linear equations to solve some real world applications. So here we've got a scenario. It says the original price of a cowboy hat is $D. So that D is representing how much you paid for the cowboy hat. You use a coupon and buy the hat for D minus 2. So what does that mean? Well, that would mean your coupon was the cost minus $2. So like if it was $15, you would do 15 minus 2, you paid $13, okay? So it says you decorate that hat and sell it for 2D minus $4. So what the heck does 2D minus $4? Well, that means that you're gonna charge or sell your hat for 2 times the price that you paid minus $4. Okay, so a little under 2 times the amount that you paid for it. Write an expression that represents your earnings from buying and selling the hat to interpret the expression. So I know sometimes with story problems, it's really confusing. So let's just discuss this out with all of these D's and 2's and all of that stuff. Let's say you bought a hat for $15. Okay, and you turned around and you sold that hat for $34. Okay. Now, granted, when you went through to do this, you paid $15, so that was $15 out of your pocket, but then you're going to get paid positive in your pocket, $34. So what would we end up doing between those two things to see how much money you made from it? Well, you would take $34 is how much money I made, but I had to spend $15 to buy the hat. So I'm going to end up subtracting between these two things, right? So we're going to do that same thing. It's just that we're going to do that with our two equations. So I'm going to go ahead and put my sale equation in the front. So, and we'll see if it kind of works out the same way. So this was what I sold it for. So I sold it for 2D minus 4. Okay. And then I'm going to turn around and I had to pay whoever I bought it from. So that's out of my pocket. D minus 2. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and combine these like terms. So we're going to distribute. So we get 2D minus 4 is still there. And then this becomes a minus 1D and a positive 2. Okay, because negative times a negative is a positive. All right, now let's do our 2D minus 1D. So I'm going to reorganize. And then I had a negative 4 and a positive 2. So I end up with 1D minus 2. Okay. So that's our new equation. Now, if I knew how much I paid for it, which was what D was, or what the original price was, then I could go through and figure out how much money I actually made. But I know that I made the amount of money that was the original cost of the hat minus $2. So if the original cost was, let's say, $15, I made 15 minus 2, I made $13 on redoing this hat and selling it. Okay? Kind of confusing, I know, but they're just trying to give us a real life application for this. All right, so let's go ahead and try a different scenario. It says you sell the hat for D plus $2. How much do you earn from buying and selling the hat? Okay, so now instead of using this equation, we're going to use this equation for selling it. So D plus 2. And then I have to subtract off what I paid for it, right? So I'm going to subtract D minus 2. Distribute. This becomes a negative 1D. Distribute negative, and a negative is a positive 2. And then I still had 1D here plus 2. Combine our D's. So 1D minus 1D, and then I had a positive 2 and a positive 2. My D's cancel out. 1 minus 1 is 0 D's, which means they're gone. Okay, no D's. 0 D is not any D. It's 0 D's, so they're gone. 2 plus 2 is 4. We're going to make $4 on that situation. Okay. Once again, with these real life applications, I like you to just try and apply them. See if you can try them out. I know they're difficult. It's not an easy concept, but being able to pull those pieces out and see and work with them is the key thing. Good luck with this part of the lesson.